gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back. Right back. Plant is all over my back. This damn plant. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to day 3 of streaming. Don't worry, Axel. I knew that my mic was on. At the beginning, I said I'm going to grab some water and I'll be right back. But yes, we're here. We're here. That one guy's here. Edgar's here. Haichan's here. Axel's here. Brendan's here. Lakshya, Emilio, Nekel, Faraz. Those are just the names I see right now. MJA, I see you. Yes, yes, of course. Jose Araujo. Hello, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's day 3 in a row of watch-alongs with myself, Adrian, from Rabona TV. Today, we're doing a pretty big matchup, honestly. Pretty huge matchup, honestly. FC Barcelona versus Manchester United. FC Barcelona, I'm actually working on a video on them. I'm sure you can guess what that's about. It's a little bit of an explainer of what's going on with that referee stuff. You know what I'm saying? That referee stuff. We'll get into that. Explain what's happened, the allegations, potential punishments, if any. Whether they can even prove anything, you know. We'll get into all of that in the video that's coming out tomorrow. We'll get into that tomorrow in an actual video. But I'm excited for this one. United, Barcelona, big matchup. Two teams that are in pretty damn good form. Barcelona especially in very good form. Let's look at the lineups here. I saw you guys sort of discussing them already. Lori, how are you? Lori, thanks for coming through. Shout out Edmonton. Edmonton, right? Yeah. In goal, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who has been good since he went to Turkey and got those hair plugs, that hair transplant. He's been looking good. Jules Koundé, Ronald Araujo, who has been incredible this season. Marcos Alonso and Jordi Alba. Marcos Alonso is an interesting one. We'll see how that plays out. Pedri, Frankie de Jong, and Franck Kessié in the midfield. Kessié doesn't get a ton of playing time at Barcelona, I don't think, but he's in there. And then, of course, you have Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Gavi. We'll see what the shape sort of looks like. Pedri, I'm looking forward to watching some more of him today. He's been incredible to watch. Of course, for Manchester United, you have Wout Weghorst as the striker. Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, and Jadon Sancho getting the start, which is nice to see. He got a goal since he's returned. He had that lengthy break from football, you know, dealing with some demons, it sounded like, or at least some mental health issues going on. We have Fred, Casemiro in the midfield, and then Tyrell Malacia, Luke Shaw, Rafael Varane, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, David De Gea. There you go. That's what you have. That is what you have. So interesting lineups. We have a couple of fullbacks, left backs, playing as center backs today, one per team. MJA, yes, I see you. Don't worry. Emilio with the Marcos Alonso skull. I guess Xavi rates Cadiz higher than United, says Faraz. We'll see. Both these lineups seem fairly strong, says Brendan Wood. I'd say so too. Both of these teams look very, very strong to me. It's not like the managers are pulling any punches here. The teams will be out soon. Alba is fine. I guess I don't understand Alonso at all. Shaw been playing CB a few times with Martinez and Alvaro. Yep. Yes, he has indeed. Casemiro in the lineup. Back. Casemiro back at the Camp Nou. Christensen is on the bench. He is a substitute, as you can see, for whoever was asking. I just saw it. Emilio, there you go. Christensen is on the bench, as you can see. There you go. Beautiful. What I don't understand is how Phil Jones is injured all the time. How does that even make sense? Ocean's 11, Isht here. United playing in their white kits. Don't know how much I like that one. I know that it's like, you know, modeled as after one of the 90s kits, but I don't know how much I like this one. Their home kit is nice, though. It's clean. Hi, Adrian. Big fan, big guy, says Tejas. Is it Tejas or Tejas? We going soft J or hard? Thinking 1-1 today, says Dylan Reed. Yes, sir. It's an early kickoff, which I love because I can get a lot of work done after this game still. Tejas. All right. Thank you for the clarification. Yeah, that's true. OC 11. OC 11. Jones is just sort of living the dream, you know, getting paid to hang out. That's like, what's that Juventus keeper? Is it Concili? Or Pinsolio? Is it Pinsolio? I think it's Pinsolio. Who just basically gets paid to hang at Juventus. Or Concilio? Concilio. I'm getting them all mixed up. Pinsolio, Concilio. Master Ozzy, thank you, bro. Thanks for coming through. That guy is living the dream. Gets paid to just hang. He gets paid to get hang and be a cheerleader. I'm jealous of him, honestly. He has an incredible life. Gets to travel all around Europe, hang out with his friends, watch football matches right from the sidelines. He gets the best view of all these football matches throughout the year. He has an incredible life, that man. Finally awake for once. Mac T, how are you, man? Happy to see you awake. This should be a good one. I mean, I hope so, at least. Like I was saying at the beginning, two very much informed sides. Rashford can't stop scoring. Barca has a fantastic defensive record lately. Do you think Wout will play at number 10? We'll see. We'll see. I think to start, he'll sort of hang out up there. And then depending on how the match is going, maybe he'll drop a little bit deeper and sort of allow Rashford and Sancho to push up higher. Had to double check who was on the right. I keep forgetting about Sancho. It's nice to have him back, though, like I was saying. MJA, don't worry about donating, man. Just showing up and taking part in the chat is more than enough, my friend. Don't worry about that. Do not worry about that. How's Barca's win probability 54%? I guess because 25% is associated with a draw. Mr. Ock11. Hey, John, how are you, man? Kamal is getting, oh my goodness, he's getting it going early to start things off.
It's ecstasy. Astonishing.
Yes, sir. It's ecstasy. It's ecstasy. Thank you, Kamal. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Part of the coaching staff, my friend. Love that. Part of the Rabona TV coaching staff. Help yourself to those emoji. We got some good ones. Some that are applicable today, actually. We have a good old Phil Jones face. We'll see what happens. As a Liverpool fan, can you provide an update on Nunez's play style from when he first joined to now? I mean, I could look into that. I would say the biggest thing with Nunez is that his success is so closely tied to his confidence. And when the entire team is struggling, he's not going to be the guy that drags the team out of that rut. He's just not. You know, when things are going well, when his confidence is high, he'll score goals. But when you're in the situation Liverpool's in, don't look to him to drag you out of it, unfortunately. Tiasule. I hear a lot about him from Gigi's Juve, from Beppe. Thought Nunez looked a lot better at left wing than striker. That's it. Is that I think that, I don't know. He likes to play sort of centrally but floating to the left. That's how he always played at Benfica. Sometimes he would play sort of on the left wing and let Gonzalo Ramos play through the middle. He's one of those players that likes to sort of float centrally to the left a little bit. AV Gaming. Thank you for this donation, man. Number 1 on the team sheet is AV Gaming. And we already have a new member of our coaching staff. Here we go. Match is kicked off. We're in it. Turn up some volume here so I can hear what's going on. Yeah, that's it, Brendan. Nunez is always going to be a work in progress. Ooh, United. Dangerous attack right off the bat there. Nunez is always going to be a work in progress. Like I said, he's going to be more a second season signing. And that's if, you know, it could take a little bit longer now that there's been some delays in how it's going at Liverpool. Major issues as far as injuries, issues in midfield potentially as well. So I think that that's sort of hampered his development a little bit as well. He's had injuries, right? So he hasn't had the easiest time at Liverpool thus far. And like I said, he's such a confidence player that all of these things are going to affect him. But in that second season, when he's a little bit more settled, he does have the raw components that can make him a dangerous player. So we'll have to see what happens, man. Early opportunity here for Barcelona on the counter. Bit of loose passing, but Lewandowski does get back onto it. Rafinha now up against Malacia. Rafinha squares it. Weghorst is to start. I know how someone said, what? Adrian using the old Europa League design as the background? Yes, sir. Keeping it retro here. Someone was asking about Weghorst playing as a 10, and it looks like to start at least, he is playing in that position. Fern, my guy. Fern, it's been a minute, man. Great to see you again. And thank you, as always, for the very kind donation. Thank you, guys. Fern saying, glad to be back on one of these. Been missing your watch alongs lately, but not your videos. Hey, thank you. Thank you, bro. I feel like Nunez will be Lacazette quality. Who knows? Who knows? De Jong dropping very, very deep. Who am I cheering for? I'm strictly a neutral. Like I was saying in a stream yesterday, I believe it was. If it's not Benfica, I'm pretty apathetic. I have no reason to care for either one of these teams to win, you know? So I'm just here to enjoy the football and hoping for a good match. How do you feel about Chiquinho starting? You mean Chiquiniesta, as Eli Martinez said yesterday? I think he's doing a serviceable job right now, but it's if Benfica have higher aspirations, you're not going to get that with him. You're not going to get that with Chiquinho in there. Or, in my opinion, Fred playing left wing. Just doesn't have that danger that you need on the wing in that position. Shaw getting involved there for the clearance. Rafinha, this is good movement from Barcelona. Pedri, tight control. Fred gets a foot on it though. United trying to launch that counter quickly, which is of course going to be their main goal here with Rashford playing through the middle. Araujo getting forward. Rafinha, that's good dribbling to get around Weghorst. But he dribbles it out of play. Any fear of losing Antonio Silva in the summer? There's always the threat of that. I mean, you get used to it as a Benfica supporter. You get used to the threat of losing anyone. And I could be wrong, but I think Antonio Silva's release clause is 100 million. If someone wants to pay that for a 19-year-old center back, I would be surprised, but you never know in this day and age. These two teams just figuring each other out still. That's right, anxiety. That's right. And there it is. That long ball forward for Rashford. It's picked out, but only as far as Fred. Here's Sancho now. Wan-Bissaka. Heavy pass. Weghorst can't control it. Now, Sancho in a wide position up against Rafinha. Rafinha, that's a good tackle to be fair to him. Pedri trying to backheel his way out of trouble. Doesn't quite work, but Ronald is there. Great tackle from him. Now another throw-in for Manchester United. Malacia, that's lovely stuff. Rashford now. He gets the cross low. Nearly. Good play there from United down this left flank. Nietzsche Preacher, to be fair, I've been using that music for a long time. It's just royalty-free music that you can get. It's been years. Wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea comes along again. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Jordi Alba almost ripping Bruno's shirt off. Adrian loves to see PSG fail. Claudio, what do you base that on? What do you base that on? Show me the receipts, my friend. WWW is a pretty good song. It is. It is. Good ball in from Sancho, and it's away. And now the referee puts it up for offside. United looking decent, though. So far, having more of the attacking verve. It was Sancho that was just a foot offside, a literal foot. His own foot. Ooh, good ball in. Lewandowski. Lewandowski still, and a save from De Gea. Both teams look motivated. Yeah, I mean, this is a trophy that both teams would like to win. I think a lot of the sort of stigma, if you want to call it that, about PSG, about this trophy has evaporated a little bit. And rightfully so. I feel like Europa League, you get so many quality teams in there. As long as the competition is good, who cares, right? Ooh. Kessier. Good in the tackle there. I feel like the Conference League has drastically improved the quality of Europa League. Yes. I think so too. Conference League has been fun to watch also now and then. Certainly was last season. Pedri, nearly. Big Ronald fires it into the stands again. That time he was trying to get it on goal, though. Last time, it was a defensive maneuver. Claudio asks, would you like to see Super League happen? Not really. No, to be honest with you. I haven't even looked into the other Super League that they're trying to set up. The new iteration of it, sorry. I personally just like football the way it is. The one thing that I wish wasn't really happening was the huge financial disparity between the Premier League and the rest of the leagues, simply because I think that we're sort of seeing a lag in how that's going to affect the competitiveness of it, of football in general in Europe. That's a good ball from Lewandowski. Good defending from Wan-Bissaka, however. Oh, decent from Wan-Bissaka there. Decent. But it is a little bit helter-skelter at the back from United, and that's a free kick for Barca. But yeah, that's the one thing that I think there is a lagging effect in how the sort of financial disparity between the Premier League and the rest of the top 5 leagues, or just leagues in general, will sort of have an effect on competitiveness in European football. But other than that, I like the structure of football as it is. Domestic competitions, Champions League. Who's going to take this one? Who's going to take this one? Free kick Barcelona. Alonso standing over it. Lewandowski standing over it. My guess would be Lewandowski's going to pull rank here. Shakhtar are 1 up against Rennes. Okay. Here we go. It's Alonso, and it's over. Goal kick. Adrian, what player is your favorite to watch currently? João Mario, of course. Guy's on fire. He's killing it. 17 goals and 9 assists across all competitions this season. People forgot about him. I mean, hell, even last season at Benfica, he was frustrating. This season, he's killing it. Pedri wins that in a little duel. Oh, and a miscommunication there. Oh, the referee brings it back. What happened? West Ham legend, exactly, Emilio. Referee brings it back for a foul after a miscommunication there between two Barca players. Game slowed down a little bit here now. Barcelona starting to dominate the ball a lot more. Rafinha, good dribbling once again, man. Quick feet. And a great switch of play to Jordi Alba. Ball in is blocked. Bruno is all over him. Weghorst getting back to contribute to defense. Come on, man. Thank you for that donation. Let me get to your question in one sec here as Barca are on the attack through Gavi up against Varane. Varane, forgot about him as well. Varane. Former Real Madrid player. Adrian, do you think that EPL financial strength and growth will burst, or has it made itself so entrenched and simply is too far away from other leagues? It feels pretty entrenched right now, especially when it just feels like other leagues. So what I can say is this, is that in North America especially, which is sort of the continent that everyone's trying to break into, as well as Asia, simply because it's a huge viewership base, it's almost entirely Premier League. And it's really difficult, at least in Canada, I can say, to get access to other leagues. You have to, sign up to so many different streaming services in order to watch them. The two in Canada that are easiest because they come in a package are Serie A and Premier League. And I think that just the other leagues are not as good at marketing themselves anymore. And the more exposure you get, the more you grow, the more lucrative you are, blah, 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 blah. So I think that it's just going to continue in this way unless Serie A, La Liga, Bundesliga get a little bit more savvy with how they market themselves, which they're so far behind at this point. Like watching La Liga in Canada, you have to be signed up to TSN, but you don't get every single La Liga match. You don't even get every single La Liga match just with the basic subscription to TSN. A lot of matches are behind TSN Plus. So there you already have an issue, It's certainly frustrating. Certainly frustrating. And speaking to people I know who have worked with other leagues in the past, without saying too much, it's difficult to get that sort of interest from broadcasters in North America because everyone just wants Premier League. Premier League had that advantage of really marketing themselves when the Premier League became a thing early in the 90s, etc. Building that international viewership base, and they just have such a leg up now that you start to see things like Nottingham Forest outspending Juventus. or or whatever it was. I can't remember the actual ranks, but I'm sure you've all seen that image recently of how many teams like Aston Villa outspending top teams in Serie A and La Liga. Yeah, that's it, Elias. Like, TSN has La Liga, but they often show it on like TSN 5. Like, it's it's like, what's the point? It's really annoying. Big switch of play by, was that Balde? Or sorry, not Balde. Koundé. The other A. This is better from Barcelona. Alba, Pedri getting far more involved. Good ball into the... Ooh, nearly Pedri. Almost with the pass and then the volley. Man, has he ever developed into a dangerous player this season. He was good seasons prior, but this season he has that extra level to him. That added danger. I mean, you guys, if you watched the weekend recap this weekend, you would have seen that in La Liga from his previous, at the time that he'd scored against Villarreal, from his previous 15 strikes on target in La Liga, 10 of them have been goals. It's crazy. Pedri. Alba, ball to the back post, collected by David De Gea. Adrian, maybe it's time to roll out the Rabona TV channel to compete with TSN. Trey Edwards, thank you for that donation. I don't know if it's possible for you to take it back, but I really do not have an answer for you on this one, on Fran Garcia. The amount of times that I've watched Rayo Vallecano have been absolutely minimal. Absolutely minimal. I saw the deal, though. I saw the deal. It's about $5 million to bring him back. I don't know how he'll transform the back line. People who watch La Liga regularly, who watch Fran Garcia at Rayo Vallecano, maybe they can help you out in the chat a little bit here, because I'm sorry, but I don't have, if only I had more time in the day to watch every single team in depth. I'm sort of stretched thin as it is at the moment. I appreciate the donation. If you can return it, by all means, go ahead. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Miguel is here, by the way. Miguel, welcome. Welcome to the match, Miguel. We have a corner kick for Manchester United. Corner kick here. Was the match fun till now? It's been decent. It's been decent. There's been moments. But it's still two teams that are sort of figuring each other out. I'd say that Barcelona have looked better in the attack. Everything that's going through Pedri is looking really good. Yeah, so Rashford is playing up top, Alex. And Weghorst as the 10, which he hasn't done much to this point, really. We have a free kick here for United. And a yellow card for Gavi. Brazilian or Bolivian Fred tonight? Bruno took a little chop at Gavi's feet, and then Gavi gave him a good shoulder and got the yellow card. It's always the man that retaliates that seems to get the punishment, right? It's always the more egregious looking act. The other one goes under the radar. Jordi Alba trying to go for a little back heel spin move there on Wan-Bissaka. Didn't work, but Gavi is there to help in defense once again. Through the middle, Gavi. Gavi gets it to Pedri. This dynamic duo is very fun to watch together, aren't they? So silky smooth on the ball, those two. Jordi Alba once again. Corner kick for Barcelona. Lewandowski holding his wrist after he took a little cleat to the wrist there. The build up to that last Barcelona attack. Ball in. Punched away by David De Gea. Yeah, Ak 11. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you who carries Bundesliga. Oh, wait, no, it's Sportsnet. I'm pretty sure Sportsnet has it in Canada. That's right. Yes, that's where I've seen it. I always forget about that one for some reason. Oh, mistake from United at the back. Nearly led to Lewandowski getting an opportunity there. Quick ball forward. Smart ball forward from Frankie de Jong. And he was onside as well, played on by Luke Shaw. But that's a good tackle by Raphael Varane getting back. Wan-Bissaka gets past Gavi, cuts it back to Sancho. Just deflected wide. That was close for Manchester United. Corner kick now. Good attack there. Wan-Bissaka cutting it back for Sancho. He completely mishit it. Completely mishit it. It came off of Frankie de Jong and just spun past the post. Everyone frozen. Frozen in time, just watching it go wide. Gilberto. Corner kick. Shaw whips it in. Headed away by Gavi. Only as far as Sancho now. Sancho man to Casemiro. Ball to the back post. Varane is there. He heads it across goal. Koundé deals with it. The introvert, welcome back, man. Likewise, good to see you. Rafinha nearly gets that away to Gavi. He would have been in clear. Weghorst in behind. Weghorst saved by Ter Stegen. Flag doesn't even go up. How he slipped through there. Ter Stegen's hair transplant is looking excellent. Full and flowing. Samurai, thank you. I'm doing well. Hope you are. Without showing his Burnley form. That's it. It's funny the beef between him and the Burnley supporters. Here's Fred. Shoved by Kessier. What reliable cars can I buy with 5,000 euros? I have no idea. That's one for the chat. Regardless, it was a good save by Ter Stegen. Stood his ground. Free kick for United now from the left. Bruno or Schaberto, as Ak11 said. Bruno whips it in. Decent ball saved. Saved by Ter Stegen. Casemiro was there just to get a touch on it. Now, Barcelona spring a counter. Jordi Alba. Sancho. I keep on wanting to call Sancho Shaw. I don't know why. We'll go with Sancho today. Defending against Jordi Alba there. Pedri. Kessier. I don't understand. I swear that Kessier, it's Kessier, not Kessie. I swear he has an accent aigu on the E. But it's just sort of become accepted that it's Frank Kessie now. Yeah. I'm not crazy. He just everyone just calls him Kessie. Okay. Did I just see a yellow card for Alba? Yes, sir. I don't know why Gavi's isn't showing up. Hear the guy call Ceballos Caballos? No. Looked like a decent tackle from De Jong. Referee brings it back. Free kick. These free kicks feel like they're taking forever to get going, man. Every single one. But Arturo, those owners go for the clubs because they go where the money is. And the money is in the Premier League. Otherwise, if it was La Liga that had this sort of dominance worldwide and popularity and their marketing was way better than everyone else, then all these owners would be coming to La Liga. The oligarchs and rich owners just go wherever the money is, where they can make more money. Corner kick. Another one. United has been decent. United has been decent. Not that there's any oligarchs anymore. Or at least Russian ones. What club can you own with 5,000 euros? That's another good question. I'm sure we can find you one, the introvert. I can start a club here, and you give me 5,000 euros, I'll start a club for you. I don't know what league we'll play in. Jadon Sancho. This could be called a final, says Miguel. Yeah, and it's sort of playing like a final too, isn't it? Sancho and Rashford on this left flank. Oh, Rashford, that's a good touch. Rashford. Oh, big save by Ter Stegen. That looked like it was going in. That definitely looked like it was going in. Great save by Ter Stegen. There was a time when this was a UCL final, points out the introvert. That's true. That's true. Fundo, how are you, man? Great to have you. Great to have you. The introvert is not even a round of 16. This is the round of 32, isn't it? In Euro, or did they get rid of that? Am I crazy? Now that there's Conference League, did they get rid of that? It's just round of 16 now, right? Or is it still 32? No, it has to be. Right? Am I crazy? It's like the playoff round of 32 thing, right? No? Am I what? Knockout playoffs. Playoffs to get into the 16. Why is this website not working? Come on, UEFA. Playoff first leg. Yeah. It's a playoff. Used to be the round of 32. Now it's just the playoff. Forgot about the change. Barca have been playing with nerves, says Amar. Yes. They certainly have been in the last little bit. And also credit to United, who are taking the game to them well. This left side has been trouble. But shout out Wan-Bissaka. One of the main things that people have an issue with his game is what he does going forward. But he did provide that decent opportunity for Jadon Sancho. Ever thought about expanding your channel into politics or video games? Definitely not politics. Twitch streamer? No. I'm very busy as is with this channel, so it's tough to find time to do anything else. I mean, having a video game channel would be fun. That's sort of what I was doing during the pandemic. I had that other channel that I was playing on, but all I did was FIFA and some Rocket League streams. Luke Shaw, looking good. Casemiro, dangerous pass to Wan-Bissaka. Jordi Alba now. Strike deflected, saved by David De Gea. Jordi Alba trying to get something out of this. Claiming that he was a victim of a late tackle there. Good one, the introvert. Looked like a good tackle to me. Hard, but good. St. Pauli report from Moore. Don't want to spoil nothing, and there's still a lot of season ahead, but the boys in brown are doing pretty good to get away from the bottom. Hell yeah, we love to hear that. We love to hear that. Justin Giglio, how are you, man? Nice to see your name. A return of the FIFA career mode? I don't think so. I haven't played FIFA since that Borussia Mönchengladbach season. No, sir. Which I believe was 20... Was that 2020? Yeah, 2020. I haven't played since. No one wants to see that. Not from me, at least. Rafinha. Getting away from Wan-Bissaka. Rafinha. Good tackle there by Tyrell Malacia, but it's a corner kick for Barcelona. Miguel, you can be the Minister of Culture. I'll give you the biggest budget of all sections of the government. Barca. Just as we were saying, United are really taking the game to them. Barcelona have turned things around a little bit here. Moving the ball around well. Yes, the introvert culture gets 95% of the budget. I never said I'd be a good governor or leader or whatever. Gavi. This is a good attack from Barcelona. Structured it well. Moved the ball around well. Had possession for quite a while here. Rafinha. Rafinha gets away from Malacia. Referee calls it back. Interesting. Looked like Malacia just sort of tripped over the ball, but we'll see. Pedri down. Down just like his socks. Sergio Roberto is coming on for Pedri, you would assume, which is a pretty big blow for Barcelona. As they're showing, you already have Dembele and Busquets in the stands. Mr. Sushi is feeling low with the loss of Pedri. He's saying Barca just lost. Alk 11, I think as a general rule, if it's coming from Miguel, it's sus. Yeah, like you just said, he's a very sus person. Mikhail, how are you, man? Salvador, how are you? Sorry if I didn't notice you earlier. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Am I watching football? Yes, we are. We were just talking about how Pedri was down, Ryan. But he is off the pitch now, so now the football is starting again. Sort of. De Gea is about to take a kick. Adrian's currently watching hockey. Yeah. I'm watching polo, actually. This is a great polo match. Was it a serious injury? I can't say. It was serious enough for him to go off. And it looked like he went down sort of untouched. Or at least nothing that I saw. There was no clattering that I noticed. I could be wrong, though. But, yeah, like Mr. Sushi said, it looked like a precaution. Wan-Bissaka, ball forward down the line for Weghorst. And Weghorst touches it out. Who just went down? Gavi this time. And a yellow card for Rafael Varane. Shrenik, I wouldn't worry too much about Pedri. He's, like others have said, he walked off the pitch himself. He's now sitting with the rest of the substitutes. He didn't go down the tunnel or anything like that. So I wouldn't worry too much about Pedri. Definitely, you know, he may have even had something that they're aware of. And they thought, you know, if you feel anything, come off because we can't afford to lose you. Then again, I'm not a doctor, so who knows? Here's Wan-Bissaka. Poor touch from him, but he does get it back. Worry about Pedri, he's in mortal danger. Rashford, good control. Good movement here from Weghorst to Casemiro. Bruno to Casemiro. One touch through the legs of Sergio Roberto, but it goes right to Frankie de Jong. Now it's a foot race between Lewandowski and Rafael Varane. And it was won by Varane. Now Gavi with space on this left flank after Wan-Bissaka had pushed forward. Gavi with a poor ball. Weghorst putting in a shift defensively for Manchester United. Brendan says, I imagine the injury is most likely minor, if at all. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, this just in, folks. They are amputating Pedri's leg on the sideline as a precaution. No, I'm not. That's a horrible image. Sorry about that. I apologize for that. He's fine. He's just chilling with Ferran Torres, having a chat. Having a chat with Ferran. We're into added time in this first half. I don't know how much there's going to be. It's going to be a surprise. 2 minutes. There we go. 2 minutes of added time. Darge, this is almost like watching the actual game. You get this gonzo commentary from me. River, the game is pretty even, I'd say. Both sides have had their moments. They've both canceled each other out pretty well. Pedri bitten by a clicker. No. Ronald. Not the worst cross. There was just no one there to meet it, so... Sometimes when I say that, I then think to myself, so maybe it was a shitty cross. But, I mean, the ball itself was great. Not a bad area. This match is rigged. What are we talking about? What do you mean? You paid the ref to make the match boring? Oh, man. Miguel, I'm going to cut your budget. Casemiro, Malacia in an advanced position. The midfield, ooh, nearly found Jadon Sancho down the right. And that's it for the first half. That is it for the first half. For anyone who's curious, let's look at the stats quickly. But it's been a, and in fact, let's do a little surf through the other matches as well. What happened to Pedri? I honestly didn't see, so that makes me think that it's something muscular. Anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Sushi. I know you've been watching very closely as well as others, but I didn't see him get clattered. I didn't even see him pull up, to be honest with you. Just all of a sudden, there was a shot of him sitting on the ground. Medical staff came over. They assessed him, and he walked off the pitch and went and sat next to Ferran Torres. So it didn't look that bad. But again, we're not doctors, so we don't know. I don't know. Later, Salvador. Enjoy work, man. Enjoy the work. Hopefully it's not too mind-numbing. Oh, love hearing that Europa League anthem. Whoa, whoa. Do. Pow. Hamstring, I think, says Mr. Sushi. All right, so there you go. There you go. Look at this. Union Berlin Ajax. Let's take a look. We love Union Berlin around here, don't we? Right, everyone? Right? Ball possession is... Look at this. Look at this. 66% Ajax. They haven't had a single shot. Meanwhile, Union, 8 strikes, 1 on target. From 34% possession. Urs Fischer masterclass. Here's the player's average positions. Union, yeah. Look at all those boys getting forward. Whew. Love that. Love seeing that. Everyone loves the underdog, says Hamoud. That's right. Let's go, Union. They're doing well in the Bundesliga again. I'll have you know. They are, what, 1 point behind Bayern at this point? It's lovely stuff. What else have we got here? No, not by group, by date. Oh, let's just go back to the main. Sometimes the way SofaScore does things just drives me insane. Barcelona United, we've been watching that. Red Bull versus Roma. Let's take a look. Amrabat masterclass in Braga. Yes, sir. Myself, like I said on the weekend recap, I'm very petty, so I hope that Fiorentina beats Braga. Okay, so 0-0. Anyone watching this game, by the way? Red Bull looks like they'll win, says Mr. Sushi. Okay, he's been watching both. Cool. Happy to have you, Mr. Sushi. You've been the co-commentator during this. The color commentary. You know, often the color commentary is a lot more insightful than the main commentator. And that's been the case during this stream, that's for sure. Looking a little even. Expected goals, a little bit in favor of AS Roma, but I'm not watching this match, so I can't say. I can't really speak on it. Tammy Abraham. Looks like that is probably the highest XG shot. Yep, 0.42. Okay, Shakhtar 2-0 up. Mudryk who? Mudryk who? Kriskev and Artem Bondarenko against Stade Rennais. Okay. Okay, Shakhtar. Look at this. The left winger grabbing a goal for the boys. Happy to see it. Where's Barca's first 11? Hang on. Let me show you one real quick. Real quick. This is for you, Gokul. You just have to ask once, though, man. Just once is good enough. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, Jules Koundé, Araujo, Alonso, Jordi Alba, Pedri, De Jong, Kessié. Well, Pedri's off now. So is Sergi Roberto. Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Gavi. Okay? There you go. So there we have it. And then down here, we also have Conference League, which I forgot about. Grealish, worst haircut. What? Fern like the tree. Member for 23 months. You're almost at your 24. You're almost at 2 years of being a member for Like the Tree. That's incredible. That gets a round of applause from me, for sure. Bodo Glimt 0-0. Ketebag. Remember them? Ketebag. Sporting Braga versus Fiorentina. I want to see what's going on in this match. They are. Are they suffering? Maybe not completely suffering. Miguel, are you watching the Braga-Fiorentina match? Are you hate watching it? Braga getting pumped. Okay. Amrabat. Luka Jovic getting a goal. Man, what a interesting career he's had. Luka Jovic. Is there a video there? Maybe. Perhaps. I won't waste my time with discussing clubs. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Braga, look at that. Player average position. If you want to attack, just like they've opened the gates for them. Just come right through. Right down the middle. Come on through, fellas. Interesting. Well, there you have it. There's the little tour of the grounds. The tour of the grounds brought to you by Rabona TV. Rabona TV. Which is what everything gets changed to thanks to autocorrect. How hard will Pedri's impact them in the league? Pedri's injury, that is, says Tejas. I would say quite a bit. He's been a huge boon to their season so far. So depending how long he's out for, that's a huge loss. As a Barca fan, we need to be better because this Man United side ain't playing around. And that's true. Adept or addipt. We'll go with the dipped. That's true. United have been really good lately. They started to really gain focus around end of October, November. That's continued in January. Of course, they've had slips here and there, but under a new manager, that's going to happen. Rashford has just been insane. And this team in general, they're not sort of the meme team they were the last few years. See you, Lori. Thanks for coming out. Always appreciate you. Martinique saying Madrid probably won't even make it past Liverpool. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what happens with Real Madrid this weekend up against Osasuna. But Real Madrid, for me, look better than Liverpool this season. Of course, like we were talking about yesterday, European form versus domestic form, it's difficult. It's difficult to sort of get a proper read on things because they don't really, there's no real correlation sometimes. No, Adrian, you can't say United is looking better. That might trigger some people. Yeah, I know. I know. A certain sect of, a certain type of football fan, we'll say. Martin said it. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Sushi. Liverpool, I don't know. I don't know. You see them coming up against this Real Madrid side. It doesn't look good for them. But again, like I was just saying, we'll see. We shall see. Because there's typically no real correlation between league and European form. How do you think this match will end? Right now, it feels like a 0-0. But losing Pedri is huge. I think that does give advantage United a little bit. And I think United in the second half will get one. Vinicius would absolutely rinse TAA again. Is Vinicius, he was suspended in the last match, or is he carrying an injury? I think he was suspended, right? Let's check. Vinicius Jr. Yeah, yellow card suspension against Elche yesterday. Di Maria to Barca? Is that a rumor? Di Maria has still got a lot to offer. Ow, shit. Di Maria to Benfica again. Be nice. I would take it. Okay, let's go. Come on. We want the match to come back now. I'm going to start a petition for you all to sign to change halftime to 10 minutes as opposed to 15. We all appreciate it. Far more. Abolish halftime. A quick 3-minute water break. Quick 3-minute water break instead of halftime. That's what we all want to see. Another thing with the Liverpool and Real Madrid is, if you believe in sort of the history and how that affects things, Liverpool hasn't beat Real Madrid in 6 attempts, not since 2009. So recent history is certainly in favor of Real Madrid, as is form. But again, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. Alex Romero gives you time to make some food. I wish I could. In fact, I'm going to go refill my water. I will be right back. You know I will. Maybe I'll grab a snack. We'll see. Back. We drinking water, man. We drinking that water. It's a quick break. Yeah. I'm starving, to be honest with you. I did a leg workout today, and every time I do leg workouts, I'm like Insatiable. I cannot be satisfied. Anyone else find that? Here we go. Match is about to start. There we go. We're here. Throw-ins. Good question. Uh, 12-10. Very close. 12-10 for Manchester United. Very, very close. Very close. Jordi Alba. Let's see if there's any changes to shape here. I don't think that there's any actual substitutions done. Maximus, how are you? This game has been pretty good so far. Are you watching United versus Barcelona, I assume? Wan-Bissaka loses a boot up against Lewandowski. He's all good, though. 2 Mickey Mouse claws. Urias. How could you say that? Man, look at that. This stadium is stunning. When you see it from the players' level, they just had a shot from behind the goal looking up at Rafael Varane going for a header. Absolute unit, this stadium. Ooh, Cassier. Sergio Roberto. Ronald. Away by Luke Shaw. Rafinha! Oh! Swiveled and volleyed to goal, and it just goes wide. It's no Stade Saputo. You're right, Urias Tosh. #1 stadium in the world. That was close from Rafinha. Lewandowski. Barca have looked much better at the start of the second half. Much more of the ball. United haven't done anything with it just yet. That's a good read by Malacia. Well done by Malacia. Jadon Sancho now. An opportunity for United. Araujo gets back real quick. Casemiro to Wan-Bissaka. Weghorst and Rashford are ahead of him. Weghorst maybe is looking to get forward a little bit more now. Bruno back to Wan-Bissaka. Ball in. Weghorst goes for the back heel. Sancho wide of the goal. You got to be hitting the target there. His finishing has been off in this game. Off. He had that scuffed chance that Wan-Bissaka squared to him in the first half. Everything else from Jadon Sancho has been good. Everything else has been good. It's just the finishing has been a little bit off. Rafinha tries to get it to Sergio Roberto. He'll have to settle for a corner. Barcelona still looking good. Sancho can't concentrate. His life depends on it. Header. Whoa! Out of nowhere. That looked like a nothing header from Marcos Alonso, and it goes in. Popcorn goes flying. Decent header there at the back post. He just ghosted in with nobody following him. And Marcos Alonso, the center back Marcos Alonso, gets that goal. In fact, I should pay attention to where he's actually playing in reality. But there it is, Marcos Alonso. That's it, Brendan. That's it. Wow. Out of nowhere. Just sort of ghosting at the back post. Fred did not follow him. Nice header. Just inside the post. Just inside the post. Barcelona in general have been way better, as we were saying. Way better to start this second half out. Points to the sky for his father. Another Barcelona player. Recently passed away. This game can now open up, says Brendan Wood, and I agree. Wan-Bissaka. Forward for Bruno. Bruno, what can he cook here? Big switch of play to Malacia, who's looked good in this match, I found. Fred. Sancho. Malacia on the overlap. Fred in the middle now. Luke Shaw, Casemiro. Casemiro from distance over the bar. Over the bar. Someone said that De Gea should be having that. Maybe he should. They were just showing the replay there. Maybe he should be having that, actually. He sort of flapped at it, didn't he? Oh, there is Rashford. Rashford in behind. Rashford. Oh, and he squeezes it in at the near post. How? But that is what form will do for you. He had no business scoring there. Absolutely none. Absolutely no business scoring there, but he's done it. That's it. That's what a man in form can do for you. I didn't even see, they were showing the replay of Alonso's goal, so I didn't even see what happened and how Barcelona lost possession. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of came, yeah, it did kind of come up from nothing. It's onside, that's for sure. Great ball forward. Oh, Ter Stegen, how does that happen? How does that happen at the near post like that? You know what that looked like? It looked like back in the day in FIFA when you'd shoot near post like that, and in the replay the ball goes like through the leg of the keeper. That's what happened there. They turned clipping off. Went right through him. Man United turned off clipping. They went into the console controls. Ralph, you support Barcelona. How are you feeling about this? You think you'll go on to win this? Or are you a little nervous about this United side? United full of attacking intent now. Sancho, Rashford, blocked by Alonso. Ter Stegen trying to get something going quickly. Jordi Alba. Lewandowski through the middle. Rafinha on it now. Rafinha from distance. What a save by De Gea. catches it as he flies through the air and hangs onto it. It's getting a lot better, isn't it, Brendan? This match is really picking up now. It was a quick comeback. Ooh. Nearly once again from United, who are looking good. Jadon Sancho this time. Lewandowski plays it deep for Alba. It's a foot race between him and Bruno wins it. Is the Europa trophy really celebrated by a club? Maximus, we were actually talking about this earlier and how I think that the Europa League has a lot more legitimacy than it used to in the last few years. And someone pointed out that the Conference League helped add to that now. But you see like a much higher quality match now in Europa League over the last few years. Much higher. And like I was saying at the beginning, so long as the competitive nature of the competition is still there, you're beating teams that are still going all in for it. It's not this meme like it used to be. I think it definitely is a trophy that teams care about winning now. Plus, if you're struggling domestically, it's a way into the Champions League. Braga just got a red. Good. Rafinha to take this free kick. Rafinha. Good ball to the back post. No one there to meet it. Weghorst. Weghorst in defense. He's been contributing well in defense. Oh, you mean with a parade, Maximus? That, I mean, I don't know about that. But, I don't know. I would absolutely take a Europa League win. Anxiety, we aren't really rivals. It's just recently we've had issues with Braga, and they've been very annoying. I still, like, this Rashford strike, every replay, it looks like it goes through Ter Stegen or the side netting. It's crazy. Rashford, nearly. Shaw. Taking the corner. Short to Rashford. Rashford beating Rafinha. That's well done by Rashford. Ball to the back post. It bounces in somehow. I have no idea how that went in. I have no idea how that went in. But Manchester United are winning. 2-1. What just happened? A couple of bounces. Casemiro always be scoring clutch goals. Was it Casemiro? Let's see. Rashford at the heart of it again, though. So he hits it. It goes off of Bruno and then off of Koundé. Own goal. Koundé own goal. Koundé on goal. I think Barcelona are trying to say that Casemiro was in an offside position and that he affected the goal. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I think that it's going to stand and it's going to be an own goal by Koundé because he made a deliberate attempt at it. So there you go. Just waiting for confirmation from the referee. Goal stands. There it is. 2-1 Manchester United, just like that. 3 goals in this half already. 3 goals in this second half. Josh, that's I think it's more that Barca are just sort of struggling in these European competitions at the moment. Plus, you also, on top of that, you have to give a lot of credit to Manchester United and how they've been playing lately. And this is just a continuation of that. Rashford cutting inside, squares to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka deflected just wide. Corner kick. Corner kick. Yeah, 3 goals in 10 minutes, Maximus. I think you're exactly right. That was a pretty funny goal, to be honest. That second one from United. Three goals in 9 minutes. Another corner from United, and it's away from Barca this time. Fred, all the way back to David De Gea. Yeah, that's it, Maximus. It's like in scoring, they gave power to Manchester United. Barcelona scores, and it powers United. Casemiro. Forward to Rashford. He looked like he was actually looking for Bruno. Oh, miscontrolled by Rashford there. That would have been another opportunity to run at that back line. Mufundo. What does Barca need to be what they were a few years ago, or was it all just Messi? Can they be that force that they were before in Euro competitions? Potentially. I mean, I think they're certainly building something. They've had a ton of change. And Xavi's still sort of building their identity, etc. So I think that they're onto something. But they certainly have an issue in these European competitions at the moment, it feels like. You got to wonder what this match would look like if they had Dembele and Pedri out there as well, though. It's 2 huge names that they're missing. Rafinha still tries to chop one in there. It is away by Malacia. Blocked by Malacia, I should say. Fred now. Jordi Alba. Bruno tries to release Rashford in a foot race. And he does so up against Koundé. It's Rashford still. He goes down. Referee says nothing. Referee says there was nothing there. We'll see if that gets reviewed. I'm sure, well, it is getting reviewed, but we'll see if it gets called back. Union are leading. Yes. Union. Search fan, you just arrived. I don't know if you were here 10 minutes ago, but that was certainly a different story. Barcelona got the opener, and then United just went ahead. It gave them powers. Gavi wins a free kick for Barcelona right on the edge of the United box. Nothing doing as far as Rashford's collision, I guess we'll call it, with Koundé. And I think the foul didn't even happen in the box between Rashford and Koundé anyways. Yeah. No, I don't think so. Nothing there, nothing there. Man, this golf match is intense. Where's the referee going? Oh, he's giving a yellow to Erik ten Hag. Yeah, because he was demanding whether there was a penalty or not. Adrian Zup, thank you, man. And thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Union goal disallowed. Hate to hear that. Here we go. Free kick for Barcelona. United player still not letting him off here. Christensen is coming on for Barcelona. 2 substitutions, actually. Marcos Alonso is off. And Ansu Fati is on. As is Christensen. And Kessié is off as well. Jordi Alba is also off, apparently, for Balde. So a triple substitution for Barcelona to try and make something happen here. Kessié, Jordi Alba, and Marcos Alonso off. Ansu Fati, Christensen, and Balde on. And here's the free kick from Barcelona. From quite far out, actually. A lot further than I remember that happening. Here we go. Lewandowski to take. Ooh, it was decent. Tons of whip, and it goes just wide of the post. Goal kick here for United. That was close. That was very close from Lewandowski. "22 minutes here. Lots of time considering we had 3 goals in 9 minutes. Thank you, Isaskar. And that's true, Adrian Zip. That's true. Ooh, there's a mistake from Frankie de Jong. Here's Fred, just wide of the post. That was also close, Adrian. Not sure what happened to Frankie de Jong there. He just went down out of nowhere. Are Barca at home? Yes. Oh, that's a... I just saw who's asking it. That's a rhetorical... It's a joke question. My bad. I got you, Mr. Sushi. Ansu Fati. Koundé. Gavi on the ball now. Give me a moment. I'll give you an update on how Barcelona's shape has changed, if at all. Another Barcelona player down, holding their shin. Sergio Roberto this time. Oh, he did get stamped by Weghorst. He did. He did. Fern like the tree, bringing that chaos to the chat. We need that. Fred. Spinning Gavi. Throw in for United. Viresh says, anytime I watch Barca, they always lose. There's a certain fan base that may be interested in your services, Viresh. Sergio Roberto. That's a loose pass to Robert Lewandowski. Very loose. Goes all the way through to De Gea. Maybe because Pedri is gone? I mean, Amar, it's a good point because they have certainly been much poorer since he has gone off the pitch, showing just how important he is to their attack. Good control there by Fred. Bruno Fernandes wide open on the right. Ball forward to Rashford. That's a great ball. Rashford. Weghorst wide to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka to the back post, collected by Ter Stegen. Videsh, please don't watch Napoli. Rafinha with the nutmeg on Malacia. Wait, what? And he gets a yellow card? Why? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay, yep. Definitely a yellow card for Malacia there. That's right, Pirates Rock. That is the final of the Carabao Cup. The Energy Drink Cup. Here's Balde. Down the left, up against Wan-Bissaka. Puts it inside, away by Rafael Varane. Bruno inside to Fred. Fred has been excellent in the second half. And there's a yellow card as well for Christensen, I believe. Cynical foul, just pulling him back, but he had to. He had to. Mr. Fred has been excellent for United in the second half. Oh, no, it was Gavi. My bad. Again, just like yesterday, it's those small screen issues. It was Gavi that got the yellow card. And then he screams in frustration. And he'll miss the next match now. So Gavi is out for the match against Old Trafford. Up the match at Old Trafford. Bolivian Fred first half. Brazilian Fred second half. That's right, kind other. We got the Brazilian this half. Big switch of play to Balde, and it goes out of play. Didn't Gavi get a yellow in the first half? That's what I thought. I was thinking that as well, but I guess he didn't. It was Pedri that got... wait, didn't he? Oh, no, it was Jordi Alba. They clarified it. It was Jordi Alba that got it in the first half. Everyone thought it was Gavi at first. Adrian, thank you for that donation, man. Add you in here. Same name, Adrian. also had Anima Master. Another donation. Thank you guys. You guys are spoiling me. Thank you. He says, as a City fan, I want United to win. Barcelona's fans were so toxic online before this game started. I'm glad they are getting what they deserve, says Anima Master. What were they being toxic about? Exactly. And Adrian, thank you. Always welcome to come back, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, Shrenik, I think that, like I was saying earlier, it looked like it was Gavi who got a yellow, but then I think they clarified it later, and it was Sergio Roberto that got a yellow in the first half. What team do I support? I support Benfica. Fresh off of the a big win in what was the most interesting fixture of the entire week. Forget PSG Bayern. Forget Barcelona Man United. Forget Chelsea Borussia Dortmund. Benfica Club Brugge. That was the match everyone was waiting to see. Here's Koundé. Barcelona trying to get something going through Rafinha. Good ball in. And Lewandowski gets a touch on it. It's 2-2. 2-2 out of nowhere. That was a lovely goal. Good run forward from Koundé. Good ball in from Rafinha. And just a deft little touch from Lewandowski there to put it past David De Gea. Adrian saying maybe bring on Lindelof and Garnacho. Two, 4 goals in the second half. Cannot complain. I don't even know if Lewandowski touched that. Did he? I don't think he got a touch on that. It's either a yeah, it's a Rafinha goal, I think. No touch. No touch. Rafinha goal. But good work from Lewandowski to draw the attention there. 2-2 in Barcelona. Rafael Varane. That's a great run by, Malacia, I think it was. Balde trying to control it. Bruno all over his back. It's a throw-in. 2 years for Martin N. Adrian, how could you forget our 2-year anniversary? Hey, Martin N. 2 years as a member of the Rabona TV coaching staff. Fantastic. Thank you, Martin, for 2 years. 24 months. That's crazy. Let that sink in. 24 months of supporting this channel. That's amazing. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. Thank you. Here's Sancho up against Jules Koundé. Weghorst, will he go for the strike at goal? He does not. Sancho chops it to the back post for Rashford, and it goes out for a goal kick. Ooh. Barcelona trying to work it out the back down this left side. Good ball. Rashford on it. Rashford, the strike does not hit the near post this time. It goes flying into the stands. Decent opportunity there for Rashford on that right side. You got to slap Jadon Sancho to get the best out of him, make him angry. Maybe Ten Hag has started doing that. Oh, here's a long ball forward. Nearly a mistake there from the defense, from Luke Shaw. Rafinha with an opportunity to loop the ball over David De Gea. Whew. Saved by De Gea, corner kick. That just came from absolute Route 1 football. Route 1 football. Ter Stegen just hoofing it down the middle. Wow. Frankie de Jong to take this corner kick. There's about 10 minutes left, guys. 10 minutes. De Gea just punches that away. Oh, United can't clear it. Ansu Fati tries to curl one and it goes wide. Goal kick United. Arias, I agree with you. Who's come off? Is it Sancho for Garnacho? It is. Garnacho is on. Sancho is off. You didn't know Sancho was on the field? What do you mean he had those two miss-hit shots? But yeah, not his best performance when it comes to finishing, but outside of that, Sancho was okay. Didn't really leave a huge mark on the match, but he was not bad. He's still getting back into it, you know? He's still getting back into it. Long ball forward for absolutely nobody. Emilio Garnacho is on, and Ferran Torres is coming on as well for Barcelona. 7 minutes. Just over 7 minutes remaining. Ferran for Rafinha. I don't know. I feel like Rafinha was offering the most in the attack. And he is upset that he's coming off. Rafinha is not happy. But, I mean, that's what you want to see if you're a manager. You don't want anyone to be excited to come off of the pitch. He was doing great. He was doing great out there. Appreciate it, Football Edits. Thank you, man. Oh, Ronald leaves it. Garnacho was prowling. Ter Stegen has to rush his clearance. Plays it wide to Balde. That is well done in the end. Oh, Lewandowski trying to just get away. Now, Gavi. Gavi, good turn to get away from Weghorst. Maybe not the most difficult thing to do, all things considered. Here's Balde. Casemiro. That looked like a foul, and the referee gives it. Free kick for Barcelona after Casemiro. It looked like he stomped on Gavi there. Free kick. Did I see someone say that Fiorentina is winning 3-0 now? Let me see. Yes, sir. Fiorentina 3-0 up. I can't believe Benfica's lost to Braga twice. Twice. To quote Pep Guardiola. Or was it 3 times? I can't remember what he said. Alberto, how are you? Here's the free kick. Will Lewandowski take it again? He came close with that last one. Ansu Fati's going to take it. It was twice. Yeah, it was twice. It was twice. Ansu Fati to take. Ball to the back post. Headed back in. Here's Ronald. He hits it backwards. United cannot clear it. Barcelona players are asking for a handball, I believe. Fred with a Bolivian header that time. And another free kick for Barcelona. I see what they're saying. It could be a penalty here. His hand wasn't near his body. His hand is definitely out here like this. What's the referee going to do? It's looking like he's not calling it. It's looking like it's just going to be a free kick, not a penalty. The Italian referee is saying no. Interesting. Xavi saying two times. Speaking of twice. I mean, to me, that looked like a penalty. Free kick. Oh my God, off the post. Horrible defending from United there. All over the shop. Off the post. And away. Barcelona coming close. Ball in. Oh, nearly again. Fati. Big save by David De Gea that time. Fati with the ball to the back post. De Gea punches. It's scrambly from United. They're shell-shocked at the back. Fati. Wide to Koundé. Javier, why do you keep asking who's Ansu Fati? I don't get it. Explain yourself. Is it because he hasn't been playing much lately? Bruno nearly played it through for Rashford, but just a little too heavy. Mafundo with the chaos. I love it. Bring the chaos. We want more. I mean, it's been chaotic enough already for United in their own area. Balde. Fati and Baldi. Malacia here. Up against Ferran Torres. Lewandowski. Nearly turns well with it. Here's Sergio Roberto now. Ansu Fati. Now, Bruno. A chance for United to counter. Garnacho on the far side. Rashford is there. Great ball. Koundé looks a bit tired. A bit sluggish getting back. But he's back now. As Rashford stood on the ball there. Here's Garnacho with Gavi and Koundé ahead of him. Garnacho. Koundé up against him. Garnacho has his cross blocked. Only as far as Casemiro now. To Fred. Fred, can he get the ball in? This is good stuff to end this game. Away by Koundé. Malacia. Did it go out? Malacia. No, it didn't. Now Barcelona with a scuffed clearance again. All the way back to Rafa Varane. The second leg should be fire. I agree, Mafundo. I think I might have to do a watch along for that second leg as well. Wan-Bissaka can't get the pass past Balde. Casemiro. Varane. Oh my goodness. It is anxiety out there. Oh, good touch. Good touch by Casemiro to Rashford. Easy save for Ter Stegen there. Slow roller. Ter Stegen could jump on. Are you watching Napoli Frankfurt? For a watch along? I don't know. The introvert, maybe I will. Here's Balde. Balde, and that is not the best cross I've ever seen. 4 minutes at a time. Anxiety, I was thinking of you when I said that. 4 minutes of at a time. What a mess at the back with that weird failed clearance that went off the post. Fati forced that great save out of De Gea. Have I done a Napoli watch along yet? I'm trying to think. I didn't do many watch alongs during the group stage. I don't think so. Goal kick here from De Gea. A minute into the 4 that has been added. Big Ronald advancing the ball. Roberto. They just hoof it forward for Ferran Torres. Braga concede again? Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Goal kick again for United. De Gea will take his time. They'll bank on the fact that they're going back to Old Trafford. There's potentially no Pedri. Definitely no Gavi for Barcelona. Good tackle by Wan-Bissaka. He's always good in the slide tackle. Two minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining here. Fred. A poor touch for Bruno. Here's Ansu Fati with a strike just wide of the post again. That's twice. That's coming up again. Twice that Ansu Fati has been close. And it's just gone wide of the post. Because he also did, as you'll remember, force saves out of De Gea. How many strikes has he had already? I feel like he's forced 2 saves out of De Gea at this moment. Corner kick here. Ferran Torres. Oof. Varane away. Can Garnacho latch onto it? Nearly. If he gets that touch there, he is through. Weghorst with a horror tackle on Araujo. Maybe not horror, but it did not look good. Fati has been poor since his string of injuries. I think that's fair to say. Araujo at the back post nearly gets it. But Fati has been decent in this game. Corner kick again. Araujo heads it backwards. Here's Garnacho trying to break out against Frankie de Jong. Good tackle by de Jong. Ferran keeps it in. And then he fouls Bruno. Football Edits says, I feel like United kind of deserves it. I mean, it's been a pretty even second half. If anything, Barca has been the better team in the last 10, 15 minutes or so. It's been pretty even. It's been a very entertaining match. I've been really into it. At least in the second half. The first was kind of whatever. The match should be over in a moment here. Goal kick. Come on. That's it. 2-2. So it's, I mean, with no away goals, it's basically winner takes all at Manchester United. There could be added time. There could be penalties even. If this match is anything to go off of, it should be an incredible, incredible, incredible watch. Really, really good. Draw is a great result. Please do the second leg. Adrian, I think I will, because this was a ton of fun doing this one. I just realized that Barcelona's, the text on the back of their kits looks like Jurassic Park text. Just a random observation there. That's what you guys come to me for, correct? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This was a ton of fun. I don't typically do Europa League matches. Xavi is not letting it go with the referee. He is definitely not letting it go. He's still talking his ear off. All he's falling short of is doing another twice. But yes, I want to thank all the people who donated today. AV Gaming, Fern Like the Tree, Kamal, Trey Edwards, Adrian, and Anima Master. Thank you guys. Very much appreciated. This was a great game. And like I said, I'll have a video for you guys tomorrow doing an explainer on everything that has happened surrounding these sort of referee payments and what's going on with those regarding Barcelona and the referees. So that will be an explainer that's going to be out tomorrow. Other than that, if I don't see you then in the comment section, I'll see you on Monday for the weekend recap. All right? Take care, guys. Love ya. Anima Master, thank you for that donation, man. I see you. Thank you. Miguel, I already thanked him. God, don't worry about it. He was in the list of people I thanked, and I thanked for the second time. Thank you.